주문하신 마늘 생크림 갈릭 온 크림 나왔습니다.
맛있겠다.
Have you ever paid for a certain product, service, or experience and wondered, what the hell did I just pay that for? Well, this is a story about that. It's a story about how I ended up eating a raw garlic in one of the nicest kitchens I have ever been to. Today I want to talk to you about renting out a small shared kitchen space here in Seoul, South Korea. I want to talk to you about how I booked it and how much it costed, and a little bit about the reason why the idea of shared space is really popular here in South Korea and whether it was worth it or not. But before I talk more, I think I should get going because my friends are actually waiting outside. I gotta go. There are multiple websites and apps for renting a space here in South Korea. This time I decided to go with an app called Space Cloud, and as the name suggests, you can book all sorts of venues ranging from office to recording studios, basically every space you may need for various personal and commercial use. So I highly recommend this service. However, one of the biggest downsides is that they don't seem to support any other language but Korean only at this point. But if you're booking a venue for a special occasion here in South Korea, I'm assuming that you're already living here. So you could always navigate this website with your local Korean friends and they should be able to help you out with ease. The place we rented was called Buok Nareul, which means Nareul Kitchen. It is about 10 minutes walk away from Seongshin Women's University, line number 4. Also, there are 2 parking spaces, so we decided to ride my friend's car instead of the subway. Upon our arrival, we were more than pleased with how clean and cozy the entire kitchen felt. Okay, so this is it. First time being in a shared kitchen, and it's pretty good. It's way better than I expected. The entire kitchen was really well prepped, and I mean really, with all sorts of different utilities and equipments. Even had all different spices and cooking oils for us to use. With a little bit of navigation and getting used to, we were able to start cooking our meal right away. After we were done cooking, we had plenty of time left over for us to enjoy our meal, dessert, and socialize. It was like having a small private cafe all to ourselves. We also got to play a few rounds of poker, and that's when I had to eat the raw garlic. Trust me, it wasn't very pleasant. And now let's talk about the overall cost. You can rent this place hourly with minimum of 3 hours. With that, our reservation lasted for 5 hours and the entire cost came down to 85,000 won, which is around $72. And of course, it was not counting any groceries we had on our shopping list that day. And now the question, was it worth it? I don't know. I have like a mixed feeling with this whole experience. 85,000 won, not counting any grocery shoppings. I could have had a nice meal, but at the same time it was worth it because it's not really about having a meal, but it's about socializing and having a place to socialize. And I don't know if you're gonna agree with me on this one or not, but if you're living in a big city like in Seoul, having a private space can be really difficult. That's why cafe industries are really thriving here, because you're not really paying for a cup of coffee, you're paying for the space and a space that you can hang out with your cup of coffee. In that aspect, it's totally worth a try. Hope this was informative. Hope you liked it. Bye. Wait. I haven't told you guys the best part yet. The best part was that we didn't have to do any dishes after we were done cooking. So if you're somebody like me who doesn't like to do dishes afterwards, definitely worth a try. Okay, bye.